Welcome back, welcome back. Let's break down these bars. Let's talk about it.
Old school.
Hardest
Judas
biblical
Pressure.
rapper ever. At least in
We
my
gonna
eyes.
wake up.
I don't really listen to nobody else.
You either selling out Uncle Tom and a bread with a slave mind. People say
Like, just start out. That's a tough start. You either Uncle Tom and like, seriously?
we gonna wake up. You either selling out Uncle Tom and a bread with a slave mind. People
That's
say there's nothing we can do. That's in a brave mind.
yeah. I've been hearing that a lot. Like, people they give up and say there's nothing you can do, but in all reality, that's a slave mentality. Bars.
We gonna wake up. You either selling out Uncle Tom and a bread with a slave mind. People say there's nothing we can do. That's in a brave mind. But at the same time, what can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time.
Are you kidding me? But at the same time, what can we do but brave lines? Like, what lines? All lines, We gotta cross all barriers. We gotta come from the mud.
Bread with a slave mind. People say there's nothing we can do. That's in a brave mind. But at the same time, what can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time. Before
before they made time. What I mean by that is, you do realize the calendar is created by man, right? The Most High never said that it's Friday, It's October. I don't, And then when the fact that you learned actual history and how, like, people changed the dates and they changed how many days are in and all these different things, so that would mean they fucked up time. Even if it was original and we do have all these names or whatever, right? They changed it. So until somebody shows me the original, which they have, things seem to be a little weird.
saw beat us into a changed mind. We can do this in a brave mind. But at the same time, what can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time. Before Esau beat us into a changed mind.
Before Esau beat us into a changed mind. Do you know who Esau is? Esau is Jacob's brother from the Bible, for people that don't know. That's why this is called Judas Pressure. Because my rap name is J Pressure. But it's really Judas Pressure. My rap name is not me, but it is me. But there's more than one Judah.
Before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mind. What can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time. Before Esau beat us into a changed mind.
He changed Jacob's destiny and tried to take the birthright back. And, since he couldn't get it, he just kept taking everything that Jacob created.
Before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mind.
Moses, slavery, gotta get free. And they still disrespected the Lord. They fucked their brains up so bad, the Lord freed them, and they disrespected the Lord within the same day or month or week or whatever. That's insanity. No one ever really looks at the Moses story like that. I've never seen no one stress this and be like, yo, they got freed and they still disrespected the Lord. Why? I'll tell you why.
What can we do? Brave lines live together like before they made time. Before Esau beat us into a changed mind. Before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mine. Dwelling in cells looking through grapevine.
Because when your brain is hollowed out and you're forced into the shadows of not knowing who you are, and you're not allowed to be equal to other people, that's going to do a lot of damage on who you are and what you think of yourself.
Like before they made time, before Esau beat us into a changed mind, before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mine, dwelling in cells looking through grapevines, life white and black, why they looking to shade mine, looking to
Gray Jedi, looking through gray lines, white and black, yin and yang. These bars are so old it's ridiculous, because the things that I teach and the things, well, I've been learning this shit, I lived this shit already. Now I just try to give people information the best way I can by showing them like the masters and the people that are like really good at it. But you know, who wants to read books and watch documentaries on people you can't see?
What changed mine before the Egyptians hollowed our souls with a cave mine.
And that's why.
Dwelling in cells looking through grapevine.
Dwelling in cells looking through gray lines. Jail, the bars. Because even if you're not in jail, they put bars in your head and a chain around your neck. Spiritually.
Life white and black, why they looking to shade mine, looking to spray mine with the right plans. Bible said Jesus is black, why do we pray to a white man? Those light schemes, I can't hold back no more. Listen, it ain't right, fam.
All my life I've been told, tell the truth, don't be a liar. Well, people told me what that picture, who that was on the wall, and all this other shit. And then I went in that book and I read it myself and I said, nah, it ain't adding up. It ain't adding up.
Real Israelites, we got the right plan. Black, why do we pray to a white man? Those light schemes, I can't hold back no more. Listen, it ain't right, fam.
Them light schemes. Yo, I be connecting bars as just, it's intentionally funny but not funny, but it's dead serious.
The right plans, Bible said Jesus is black, why do we pray to a white man? Those light schemes, I can't hold back no more. Listen, it ain't right, fam. Real Israelites, we got the right plan. Go left where hey, a devil is using his right hand.
Real Israelites got the right plan. Go left with Heya. Heya is an Indian word for the Lord. They call him Heya Heya. That word means living and living. So living and forever living. The Lord is the only being, the only thing in existence that can always live. No one can ever claim that. You know? Just like no one can claim they made everything. They only borrow my father's shit. They barely know how it works. That's why he will always be the one.
Of law to run fair through the right way. Listen, it ain't right, fam. Real Israelites, we got the right plan. Go left where hey, a devil is using his right hand of law to run fair.
Using his right hand of law. Get the fuck out of here. My bars are crazy.
Back no more. Listen, it ain't right, fam. Real Israelites, we got the right plan. Go left where hey, a devil is using his right hand of law to run fair through the right lands. Tired of building up the world stage just to be the hype man.
What's the curse of Israel? To build the world stage. And you have to be the hype man. you can't be the main character. You could be the hype man though, the clown.
Bible in the left, the Michael sword in the right hand. Full armor guard on my body, I am the right lamb. You see,
Until you put that on.
in the light, you get in the truth. I give all bars like jail when I step in the booth.
I give all bars like jail when I step in a booth. Like, get the
Lions versus sheep, disciples put the weapon in troops.
lions to sheep. Disciples put the weapon to troops. Yeah. See, you hear disciples and you go to 12 fucking people in your brain. Like, there's only been 12 people that actually listened and followed. But that would be contradictory to the armies of David. You know? And since no one's teaching nothing new, then wouldn't the people that followed Solomon were disciples in David? They were disciples and yeah, so it's kind of blasphemous in my mind. I could be wrong. To only look at those couple of people when there are many others that have served to the death. Those guys, I think they served to the death too. I think some shit like that. Some of them got killed off, or whatever. But James the Just, they got surrounded and pummeled in the worst way. The tactic that was used onto them then is still used to this day. That's how fucking good it is. Like, are you kidding me? They got the worst.
My body, I am the right lamb. You seek in the light, you get in the truth. I give all bars like jail when I step in the booth. Lions versus sheep, disciples put the weapon in troops. We dine to eat.
Yeah, when the disciples had to put the weapons to troops back in the day, before all the peace shit, the price for that was being surrounded and starved out. You're gonna surrender through starvation. That's not fun.
Right lamb, you seek in the light, you get in the truth. I give all bars like jail when I step in the booth. Lions versus sheep, disciples put the weapon in troops. We dine to eat. Lucky ones dying, they sleep. Some slide with the heat. Call them LeBron James. I palm flames. I'm making new shit. You reuse it like pawn chains.
Disgusting.
Troops, we dying to eat. Lucky ones dying, they sleep. Some slide with the heat. Call them LeBron James. I palm flames.
Some slide with the heat. Call him LeBron James. He's jumping all around. He's on the heat. I palm flame. I'm making new shit. They reuse it like pawn chains. They not like us. They not like us.
Making new shit, you reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Rappers, really actors, they playing out the pawn game identity. I palm flames, I'm making new shit, you reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game.
Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Like football. You mourn it, you're stuck behind the line. But if you're a good quarterback, you're gonna get that good pass. Things shall pass. If you get my drift biblically. And you'll get a long game. But in life, pressure mourn things. Pressure actually has an effect on life. It brings mourning. But if you survive through and become strong, you get the long game, like working out, And then, me, pressure mourn things. I've lost a lot. But it was for the long game.
Dying they sleep, some slide with the heat. Call them LeBron James, I palm flames. I'm making new shit, you reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Rappers really actors, they playing out the pawn game.
Rappers really actors playing out the Born game. That movie, what the fuck was it called? I remember I wrote it around that time. Jason Bourne.
On James, I palm flames, I'm making new shit, you reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Rappers really actors, they playing out the pawn game. Identity crisis and cope with a script with a long range. Edit your life, you got a long frame.
You know, a movie. So it's a movie scheme. I'll edit your life. You got a long frame. Like, that's just insane. Because a lot of rappers think they're really good, but you're not. And, you know, Kendrick, he just proves one of the longest running Vanilla Ices in the fucking history.
The long game rappers, really actors, they playing out the pawn game.
Oh, I wrote this when Born Supremacy or whatever the fuck that years ago I wrote this. Oh, okay. I wonder how I knew this was gonna happen in the future. Oh yeah, cause my father told me if you learn the past, you already know the future. Nothing's known.
James, I palm flames, I'm making new shit, you reuse it like pawn chains. Pressure more on things, but never the long game. Rappers, really actors, they playing out the pawn game. Identity crisis and cope with a script with a long range. Edit your life, you got a long frame. Life a movie, I call it the war games, it's not a...
Life a movie, I call it the War Games. Have you ever seen that movie, War Games? I think you should need to take a little look at that. I forgot why I wrote that bar, but I'm gonna take a look at that because I know what that movie is and I haven't seen it in a long time. And I don't write shit for no reason. And I must have slipped that in there because of all the movie Identity and all that Jason Bourne shit. So, you know.
The pawn game, identity crisis and cope with a script with a long range. Edit your life, you got a long frame. Life a movie, I call it the war games. It's not in the flesh, people play like guitar.
People play like guitar strings. Like, are you kidding me? That's
Brain. Life a movie, I call it the war games. It's not in the flesh, people play like guitar strings. Your mind in a box, you never jar things. The devil built the easy path to hell. I keep change for the God lane.
the devil built the easy path to hell. I keep change for the God lane. You know, like the easy pass, very easy bar to get. But what is the change for? For the God lane? What's that? You know what the easy pass is when you're driving. Yeah, he thinks he's smart. That was a dope little easy bar about how, you know, the fast life goes to hell. You know, fast ways. But what do I mean by the reference if I keep change for the God lane? What's that? Is that the regular lane? Is that what I'm referring to? Because that's what you would normally, you know. You got your easy pass, fast lane, and then you got the normal path that the majority of people, you know. It's okay to be normal. But spiritually, exactly what it means. The fast lane is always going to get you to the wrong place. You're gonna burn out fast. You're going bye-bye. And if you keep changing, you know, if you change, you keep change for the God lane because God's not gonna fucking change. The road is the road. You're gonna drive it or you're not. And you're gonna crash into the walls that don't break. You get it? And then on a deeper level of Anubis, the wolf god, jackal god, you know, many different things they say about him. Well, he was the fairy god, and he would take your soul to the afterlife to be judged, and people would put coins on the people's eyes they would bury. So when you die, you can pay your fare to go see God. Isn't it strange the things you can learn in history? All love, all praise to the Most High.